Start again. All right, guys. So I'm making some stuff for Christmas. I like to make stuff. It's fun to be in the garage. And I think there's definitely something more special when you can create something for someone you care about. And so here we are. I'm out in the garage. And I'm working on something that I saw that I'm stealing from some different YouTubers. One, Matthew Peach, he does this series of smalls that sell, and it kind of got me hooked on his channel. These small things, these little projects you can make that you could sell. And so far, I've sold none of them, by the way. Nothing. But anyway, but I've given some away, and that's cool. Actually, I take it back. I've sold like 2 or 3 things. Actually, these little Christmas trees, I sold some of those last Christmas, like 2. Anyway, I'm making something today. And it's this little book holder. I'll show you in a second. And I used one of the videos I saw. They bought this pack, this 3-piece pack of plexiglass circles, cutouts. And one of them is supposed to be like this big one's supposed to be like 3 inches. And so I used my calipers. I checked some coffee mugs, because this whole idea is going to have a little spot for a coffee mug to sit in this little book holder thing. And well, lo and behold, Amazon, you screwed me up here. So here's what I'm making, and I'll go ahead and say it's cluttered. Little book holder, book goes on there. You put your little glasses in there, and the idea is route out a little circle, little area for a coffee mug to sit, but the coffee mug doesn't fit in there. So going back to what I said earlier, I like to make things. So why not just create one of these? I've got my laser engraver. It'll cut plexi. I've got some scrap plexi. Let's go to the computer. Let's sketch it up. Let's just make something and then go from there. All right, let's do it. All right, so got the engraver out, got my computer out. Let's see how big we need it. Using the calipers. I am right, oh, moved on me, sorry. I am right at 80, let's call it 83. Oh, you can't see that, sorry. Right about 83 millimeters. You don't want it, to just only fit in there. So I'm going to go to 85 millimeters. And on the Lightburn software, that is super easy. So let's check it out. All right, so I end up, I realized I need a border for this. So I did a 100 millimeter by 100 millimeter square, put it around it, align centers. That's what we get. There's my piece. Does it fit? It does, with some room to spare. So instead of spending, I think it cost me $10, $12 on Amazon, well, make it myself. I'm fortunate. One of my good friends, Chris Beckman of Camel City Woodworks, he gave me a lot of this equipment, this supplies, I should say. And so this cost me nothing but a little time, little thought, and now it's time to go and make something happen. So yeah, make it. If you can, make it, enjoy it. Let's go build something, or complete building something rather. All right, so actual woodworkers suggest using double-sided tape. And I meant to get some, and I was at Home Depot and I didn't. So here we are. I got some masking tape. I'm not sure if this is going to hold or not, but I've got my new template that does fit this random coffee mug that I had in the garage from my previous job from school. Everyone see if this will work. I mentioned Amazon earlier, getting the templates. Also got a new router bit off of Amazon. Is an 1/8 inch deep, just very shallow. I'm going to try to use that to create just a very shallow, area to set your coffee mug. So yeah, here we go. Check it out. Let's see. Hope I don't cut a finger off. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not done. I just kind of took a little pause to see how my progress was, and I gotta say I am pleasantly surprised. It's cutting well, and this is just some 3/4 inch ply. Little test run I was doing, but it's doing pretty well. The template's working. I'm going to continue routing this out. Then I'll hit the sander, and yeah, that'll be that. So I'm pleased with it. And again, for me, it cost me nothing because I had the supplies, but I was very fortunate. But even if you have to buy the supplies, this acrylic, cast acrylic, it's pretty cheap. I bought some recently for an upcoming project I'm going to do for my Land Cruiser, and it's really quite cheap. This 1/4 inch stuff, I want to say a 10 inch by 20 inch piece, or maybe it was 12 by 20, is like $11 locally. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on going, and I'll show you guys the finished product very soon. All right, and there we have it. It's got a very small, again, this is an 1/8 inch router bit. It's got a very small, shallow hole in it. Fits a coffee mug, plenty of space. This might be bigger than I really want moving forward, but just to experiment with, I made 2 out of this 3/4 inch ply, and I think these I'll finish them up. I think I'll probably just paint these. Then moving forward, I think I might make a little bit smaller little TP area here, a little triangle area to put the book. By making it a little bit shorter, means I can have a more narrow board. This is just kind of big, 7.5 inches wide. I want to say this was 12 inches, something like that. So maybe it's too big. I don't know. Yeah, right at 1 foot, and stands at 7.5 inches. But anyway, again, this is something I saw online. This takes very little woodworking ability, and I had fun doing it. You know, just making something different. And I like the problem solving of, okay, I bought something, it didn't work. What do I do? Make your own DIY. I like a DIY some router bits. Then things is expensive. All right, well, have a good day. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching.